It is time for the Blues Heart Biker. Hey everybody, welcome to the Blues Heart Biker channel. All right, if you're tuning in for the first time, I'm John, the Blues Heart Biker. And you can expect some motorcycle stuff, some music stuff, friends, riding around, just having a good time. Pretty much that sums it up, having a good time, because that's what I like to do. And if you want to have a good time, stick around. You will have a good time. If you're a returning viewer, thanks a lot for returning. Good to see you again. Today on this episode, okay, let me step backwards. Yesterday, I went to the Turlock Antique Motorcycle Swap Meet and picked up a couple of things for my Sportster. Some shock absorbers, what I picked up actually. Let's step back a little more. A couple of days ago, I went out to start my Sportster and turned the key on, turned the ignition on, everything, and I didn't have it in neutral, but I pushed the start button. The neutral safety mechanism that prevents it from starting when it's in gear didn't engage or something, so I hit that start button and the thing jumped forward about 8 or so inches, and it didn't start, but it jumped forward, and then I lost all the power. I lost all the electricity. The lights don't come on in the speedometer. It's like dead, like completely dead, like there's no power. I think that when it jumped, it probably something simple as it probably made the battery cable go loose. That's what it's acting like now. Hopefully that's it. Could be a number of things, but that seems like the simplest thing. So I'm gonna go out today. I probably am not gonna address that right now, but I am gonna address it in this episode. I'm gonna go out and just take the shocks out here and see if the shocks match up and see what we can do. So let's go out to the shop. I'll get the shocks and let's do it. As usual, the Sportster's a mess, dusty and dirty. I don't know, the thing, it's like a dust magnet. It's the dustiest bike I have. Anyways, let's check out and see if these shocks are gonna fit. Now these are some Burley shocks, so these are pretty good shocks here, you know, but look at them, they're ugly, man. They're really ugly. My bike's blue and silver and those shocks are black and red. Somebody must have got a good deal on them or something, or I don't know. But I wouldn't have done it. But anyways, it's there. It was there when I got it. So let's see, let's just kind of match these shocks up that I got. I got some chrome shocks here. And here's the chrome shocks that I got. Let's just match one of them up here and see if it is somewhat gonna fit. A little lower, I think. Well, no, they look like they're probably gonna match. They look like they're probably gonna match right up. They look like they're probably gonna match right up. Look at that. Providing everything's the right size, which I think it is. It looks like it. You know, I think these things are gonna look better. They're gonna look a lot better on there. It already looks better, doesn't it? These are adjustable shocks too. I'm not exactly sure how to adjust them, but yeah, good. I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. All right. I got nothing. Turn the key on, and I got nothing. I got nothing. It's absolutely zilch. And gosh, it could be anything, you know. It could be starter switch, could be something in here, you know. Could have been anything. But the most common thing is probably battery terminal. So so embarrassed of this thing because it's so dirty, but oh well. All right. I don't know whether I'm going to jack this thing up right now or not, but we'll see. Maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. All right. But it looks like they're gonna fit.
2 hours later.
Every time I come to the fish market down here in downtown Fresno, I see this Kawasaki Voyager sitting out front here. And it looks like it's in perfect shape. It's probably an old 90s one. It's in perfect shape. There's just something about that motorcycle. If I could just afford any motorcycle I want, for some reason I'd probably go make that guy an offer on that one. I don't know why. But every time I see it, I get excited when I see that thing. It's crazy.
The next day.
Well, we're back. And I decided to take the rest of the afternoon off yesterday. So I'm back here with the Sportster, and I'm going to go ahead and pull the seat off of it, pull the battery, and kind of check out and see if it is indeed the battery connector. And if it is, then I'll have an easy time of it. If not, I'm going to try to go through and see if I can run down where the connection's loose at. So, all right, whenever you're fooling around with wiring, I did it on that bike over there, the little Honda. You guys might watch an episode about that. It's just like a puzzle, you know. You just got to chase one piece, one piece, one piece, one piece. It's like, you know, just going down the line and looking for broken pieces of, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I think I'm failing miserably here, but you know, you just got to check the continuity of your power. Boom, boom, boom. It's going to be there, and if it's not, then you know, anything before it is okay. Anything after that point is not, and that means where that point is where your problem is. So, and sometimes it's tedious. So, anyways, I'm not going to get too deep into it. If it gets too crazy, I might have somebody do it for me because I don't know. I don't have the patience, or I can't see like I used to, and whatever. But I'm going to go as far as I can with it, and you know, I could go all the way with it, but well, let's just see how we do. Enough talking. Let's start rocking. All right. Well, this seat comes off real easy. I've had it off before. In case you guys don't know. There's just a little screw right here that holds it on, and it's a big Phillips head screwdriver. And you take it off, and then it just pulls off. It kind of attaches to the front. You don't want to lose that screw right there. Whoops! Oh no. Okay. And then it just pulls out, and there we are. Okay, so here's our batteries right here. And does it look like anything is loose here? I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, you know what? First of all, let's check out. Let's get the. Let's go ahead and get the tester, the power tester here, and see where we're lacking our power. Probably gonna have to take this battery cover off too. Okay. All right, just as I assumed, I wiggled the wires around in here when the camera was off. And my battery is up to snuff. I started wiggling wires around, and sure enough, I've got power up here now. So let's just see if... Okay. Well, it's nothing major. It's just a loose connection. And what my thoughts are is I probably am going to have to take this battery cover off, get in here, take these battery connectors off the battery and clean them up. And yep. Good. Well, that makes me feel a lot better about life. All right. That makes me feel a lot better. See, if I bounce this stuff around here, it probably will do it again. Cause, ooh, it's hot. Oh, it's hot. Okay, I got loose connection. All right. Definitely got a loose connection there. The battery terminal is hot. Anytime with electricity, when you don't have a good connection, it makes heat. So there's a loose connection right on the battery. So I'm just going to take that battery cover off, and I'm going to loosen up all the connections, clean up the battery terminals, and put it back together. And then we should have a bike running. All right, awesome, let's do that. This makes me feel good today that I don't have a major problem. All right, so in order to get this battery out of here, you gotta take this cover off. This appears to be a little strap. It goes around, and then there's a little screw right here. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's a little 7/16, and it's, you unscrew that screw and it takes that strap off of there. Loosens up that strap. This cover comes off. See that strap? This cover comes off and that battery comes out of there. And as you can see, it's working now. And that's exactly what happened. Was this thing jumped forward real aggressively, about 8 inches, and it jerked the battery in there. So, all right, well, let's take it apart here. There it is. Okay, now the strap should come up off of here. Like that. This needs to come off of there. Like that. It should come off of here. Like that. And this battery should come on out of there somehow. There we go. And there's our battery right there. And this has become loose. So I'm going to take that out. And and it doesn't have to be very loose. Yep, it's really loose. Look at that. Look at that. There's our problem right there. Really loose. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to take that all off of there. How about this one? Is this one tight? That one's tight. I think I'm going to leave that. I'm just going to take this off. I'm going to clean it up real good. Then put it back together. All right. Well, let's go. Looks like I can do that right here. That's a 3/8, isn't it? Okay. I need to get a smaller wrench. 3/8 size. And oh, look how loose that was. It was barely... Not even tight at all. Almost hand tight. Okay. Okay, let's get this thing. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I'm going to use this handy little file here. File that clean. So that we get a good connection here. Same thing with this. Do the same thing with this. Get this nice and clean. Yeah, there are probably other ways to do this, but this is the way I'm going to do it. You know. I know a lot of people use baking soda and water. I don't feel like going that deep into it. This will be fine. The most important thing is just to get it tight, to get a good connection here. And that's pretty clean there. Alright. So also what I want to do, let me tighten this one. Make sure we get a good tightness on. Oh, that one's pretty loose too. Tighten that down. Okay. I don't want to take a bunch of these off because I don't want to open a can of worms here. But, yeah, okay, we're good there. All right, so let's get our bolt here and put our bolt back on there. You know what? Let's do something here. Let's tighten this down. Make sure that's tight. That's tight. Make sure that's tight. That's a little bit loose right there. Make sure that one's loose. That's it. Tighten that one down a little bit. Okay, well now that I'm all cleaned up here, let's see if we can put this thing back together. There it goes. Be very careful that you don't, well, most of you know this, but just be careful with your wrench that you don't hit the frame and create some sparks. Might scare you. There's a remote possibility it could blow the battery up too. But anyway, that's good. Okay, we're all back to tightness now. Let's throw this thing back in here. Okay, so this thing slides over the battery. This is the lid that goes over the top of the battery. Then this is the strap, and you see there's a little clip on the strap right there. Okay, that kind of clips on the bottom of this, like that. This goes around, and here's where it gets fun. Over on this side is there's a hole that we've got to find, and the screw goes in the hole, and gotta keep everything lined up in here just right, or else it will not go. Gotta get pushed back in there, and lift this up so I can work it into the okay, well, get the strap back off of there. Some of these little things like this sometimes are a booger. There we go, there we go, there we are, it's in there. Let's see here. Okay. Okay, let's about get the nut on there. There we go. Get her tightened down. Okay. Okay, before I tighten everything down, I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get it started. Make sure we got power there. Yes, we do. Here we go. Yes. Yeah, we're looking good. Yeah. All right. It lives again. Cool. All right then. Good, 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 good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tighten the bolt down on the battery cover, and we'll be set up. Okay, there it is. Got her all tightened up and we're back in business. And it starts and runs, so things are definitely looking up. That was easy. And I had an idea that's what it was. Oh, but it's dirty. Oh man, don't even look at it. Okay. All right. Well, need to get her running here so I can ride it again. The shocks. Yeah, let's check out those shocks one more time. I don't know about these shocks. They look like they come off of a Dyna. Kind of had a feeling about them. They're the right length though. Perfect in length. They looked good on here. I'm gonna pull that off right there real quick and just see what the bolt looks like. All right, well, this is a 5/8 bolt right here. I've never done this before, so I'm gonna take a look and see what's happening here. That's a spacer right there. Let's see something here. Boy, that's awfully big. Yeah, that's off. Unless this spacer right here is what I'm supposed to have. Nope, 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 nope. No, well, I don't know. I don't know now. Okay, well, I pulled this shock off, and this shock has a spacer in it. It doesn't, the spacer doesn't fit in there, but I think it's the same size as that hole, and I think that this fits on here just fine. It's a little, it's, I don't know what to make of that. Is that wider than that? Not too crazy about that. Not real crazy about that. That doesn't, I don't like that. Not too crazy about that. It didn't tighten down very much. I don't think these are the right shocks for this. I'm telling you right now. I don't think they are. No, these aren't right. These aren't right. I probably shouldn't put them on. I probably should break down and get some new Sportster ones. Well, okay. Well, anybody want to buy some shocks for a Dyna or something? I've got these here. I'll sell them cheap. Let me know. All right. Let me take that off of there. Put this shock back on. All right. Let's do this. Yeah, this has got all the right spacers and everything. None of that stuff fits right. Okay, here we go. All right, very good, very good. Okay. All right, I have a question for everybody. Leave it in the comments, okay? I'm thinking, you know, at one point I'd taken this as the original seat here. It's dirty. This is the original seat, and it came with this cool sissy bar, and you know, totally a 1999 thing when you put that on, you know. And that's kind of the appeal that I had, you know. I liked, I wanted to go back to the way it looked like a 1999. You know, a little bit out of date, you know. But I also had this solo seat, and that cool little rack that goes on the back, you know. Let me grab it and show you. Which, you know, I had on the bike in the past. The solo seat with this was gone. I took that off. So it was just like a bobber looking thing, you know. The other way looked more like a chopper. This way looks more like a bobber. The other way is kind of original. I'm kind of thinking about going back to my solo seat. Now, I bought a little solo seat at the thrift store the other day for 12 bucks, and I can't find it. And I'd like to see what that one looks like on here, if it fits. I looked at the number that was on the inside of it up, and it said it was a Sportster seat. But anyways, tell me in the comments what you think, whether you think I should go back to the bobber, or should we keep it like we're partying in 1999. And you guys tell me what you think. All right, well, I think I've done enough here today. I found some things out. I definitely found out that those shocks, I wasted my money on them. And, you know, but what are you gonna do? I'm gonna have to buy some regular Sportster shocks for this. Got the battery fixed. Motorcycle runs now. Starts right up. Well, that brings us to this. Don't forget to hit that little subscribe button right there, and also give me that thumbs up, and then hit that little bell. The bell's going to let you know whenever I upload new videos. Every Tuesday, every Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, right here on YouTube. Yeah, and also give me that thumbs up. That thumbs up lets YouTube know that you like what I'm doing. It also makes me real happy. It makes me feel good inside that you like what I'm doing. And leave comments and share the videos with your friends, all right? Hey, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for continuing to watch. We'll see you again next time. And you guys stay safe and be cool, and take care of each other, and always watch out for the riders, all right? Even when you're driving your car, especially when you're driving your car, because that's pretty embarrassing if you were a biker driving your car and you run over another biker. So anyways, always be careful, whatever you're doing, all right? Thank you again for watching. Tune in again next time, and we'll see you. It's going to be a blast, I promise you. Thanks a lot.